Alright guys, so today I'm going to start with a question. Can Kazuya's relationship with Sumi become romantic? Is that something that can happen? Is that something that should happen? This is the question that I want to look at today. And I have 3 different points to discuss that this chapter kind of brings to mind. Now the first one is just an interesting thing that I realized. This is now the 3rd rental relationship where Kazuya has been able to sort of break that barrier. There are supposed to be boundaries for rent-a-girlfriends, just like in the real Japan. You're not supposed to go hang out and eat and all this type of stuff off the clock, so to speak. There's supposed to be very strictly a paid relationship for a fantasy. But we've seen in this story, Kazuya's relationship with Mizuhara has changed dramatically. It's not just, I'll rent you for a date or whatnot. We've seen them go to the batting cage together. We've seen them eat together. Kazuya has helped make Mizuhara's dream come true of letting her grandma see her granddaughter in theaters or on the silver screen. It happened, all thanks to Kazuya. Ruka's another character where the relationship has changed, become more dynamic than just, I don't think he ever even rented Ruka, even one time. That always has been a relationship that has gone beyond the contract. With Sumi, though, it was free or whatever, but it was still, Kazuya was helping Sumi because Mizuhara wanted him to help Sumi come along and gathering confidence and stuff like that. Pretty much all their interactions have been within the contract, within the dating relationship. And now we have that changed. Sumi offered her friendship to Kazuya. It's this amazing moment. This is a breakthrough moment for Sumi as a character, especially because she spoke. We hardly ever see Sumi speak, and she finally speaks when it has to do with Mizuhara. Kazuya's relationship changed with Mizuhara because of the film. Kazuya's relationship changed with Ruka because, Ruka really likes him, and he made her heart beat. And now with Sumi, it's because they both have such a love for Mizuhara and want her to be well that Sumi decides to make Kazuya a friend. Now, is this enough to let the story develop into Kazuya going into a relationship with Sumi? My second point on that is this chapter actually shows Sumi as she shows agency in the story. Usually she's just a supporting character reacting to different situations. Kazuya helps her out, or but that's him helping her. And then when on chapters 97 and 98, when they're sort of having this really intense conversation by the pier, Sumi is a support character. She's helping Kazuya as a friend, but she's not necessarily pushing the plot forward, right? I mean, she's there and she's helping, but she doesn't make a decision that makes the plot move. Kazuya had to do that when he decided he wanted to be, involved in Mizuhara's film project. But now we actually see Sumi making a decision to drive the plot forward. She invites Kazuya to come to the beach. It's really, really cool if you ask me, and I'm so excited to see Sumi become more involved in the plot of Rent-a-Girlfriend. But once again, I ask the question, is this enough? Now, maybe for me and you, as the audience, as much as we may want or not want Sumi to end up with Kazuya, the real person in question here is the author, really, but it's Kazuya. Does Kazuya want to be in a relationship with Sumi, or Ruka, or Mizuhara? Now, obviously, at first glance, we know that he wants to be in a relationship with Mizuhara, but the thing that I've really been thinking about this chapter is, what is Kazuya looking for in a relationship? Would a relationship with Sumi work, or not? I think the biggest reason that Kazuya likes Mizuhara is technically because she was first. she was the perfect girlfriend in this agency Diamond. But you see, if you work for the Diamond Agency, everyone is supposed to be perfect. She just happened to be the first person that Kazuya rented. So of course, he's going to fall in love, catch these feelings. He had just been broken up with Mommy. But does Mizuhara really have what it takes to be in a relationship with Kazuya? Is Mizuhara the type of person, as Chizuru, that Kazuya wants to be with? Or does he only like her because she was first? Is it possible that Kazuya is actually better suited to be with another character? Maybe Ruka, maybe Sumi, especially with this chapter. Do you think that Kazuya could be overshadowed and feel insecure around Mizuhara? We know as a character that Kazuya is dealing with a lot of insecurity. That's the biggest thing with Kazuya, and Mizuhara being as confident as she is, will Kazuya be able to feel confident in a relationship with her? Or would he be better suited to be with someone like Sumi, who probably would never quite overshadow him or anything like that, but really just be able to be a great supportive character and a supportive companion in the life of Kazuya Kinoshita? Or Ruka. I don't know why I'm mentioning Ruka, but I did say this is the third rental relationship from Kazuya, so it would be wrong not to mention her name. But anyways, thank you so much for coming to this analysis. Let me know what you thought. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Like and subscribe if you're new here on the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next week for my Rent-A-Girlfriend Chapter 155 analysis and review, and also the reaction too. So, hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the new setup. I'll talk to you guys later.